It's time for player props.
Sure.
That's very loud.
That was great. Play it louder, I says. Player props for me. We have the NFL Week 6 kicking off tomorrow morning in Kansas City, Missouri.
This game stinks, I'm going to be honest.
Well, it'll be more... I'm actually going to steer clear of the line pick, I think, for the KC
What's the line?
Broncos game. It's 10.5.
Yeah, okay.
And the Broncos...
It's the Denver Broncos.
I'm going to talk about that in the game picks. But anyway, Travis Kelce might not be a go in this game for the Chiefs. He basically played that game, hurt his ankle last week, had it x-rayed, then came back on the field.
What?
It's like, it's all clear. It's like, all right, I'm going back out, boss. It's like, okay, buddy.
Maybe just rested?
Taylor Swift wasn't even there. Like, who were you impressing? Like, you're not impressing your girlfriend.
I tell you
like,
what, this was the
down,
perfect opportunity to say that turf was bad and the NFL would have changed it like that.
Maybe. The Swifties would have gotten right into grass seeds and just like, well, you see, the best sort of turf versus grass is actually this one. It's a sort of crabgrass that comes from the blue grass of Kentucky.
And this is where Olivia Wilde's tweet really comes into prominence about Taylor Swift falling in love with a scientist.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Good stuff. We have a weird sort of setup then if Kelce doesn't go. What happens? How do you back anyone on this
Makes it harder.
KC team? Patrick Mahomes threw passes to 10 different receivers last week.
10.
That's a lot.
Jeez.
10 different pass catches last week, including dudes named Justin Ross. I'm like, who the hell is Justin Ross? Rashee Rice? That sounds like something I had on a menu 3 weeks ago. Like, this is awesome. It's pretty tasty, Rashee Rice. But Isiah Pacheco, he's like the one sort of slight constant in this KC offense, the running back. He has had 55 plus rushing yards in the last 4 games straight. He's also scored in 3 games straight. Interestingly enough, has scored the first touchdown of a game in 2 straight. But we'll just stick with Pacheco, 60 plus rushing yards and an anytime touchdown because that gets you over $2.10. In fact, it's $2.11. That is over $2.10.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Good job.
But I think this is what they'll try to do. The Chiefs will be like, right, how do we win this game and win it easily? Denver have the worst defense in the NFL. They also have the worst rushing defense in the NFL. They give up the most points and they give up the most rushing yards. So get around Pacheco. He and Jerick McKinnon should probably have a bit of a field day. I think that's what they'll lean. So if you actually want to go a bit of a rate my multi as a player prop one.
Ooh. Rate my multi.
All right, Patrick Mahomes, 2+ passing touchdowns. He's done that in 4 of his 5 games this season. As mentioned, Denver, worst defense in the NFL. Isiah Pacheco, anytime touchdown. Isiah Pacheco, over 59.5 rushing yards. Jerry Jeudy, a.k.a. the Judge, over 39.5 receiving yards. He's done that in all of his last 4 games, I think.
Yep.
And he has not scored a touchdown this season. He had 3 against the Chiefs in Week 14 last year.
Ooh.
And if we're just going to go Chiefs to win that game as well, rather than the line, because as I said, without Kelce, you could probably see them still scoring 40 on Denver, who
They suck.
Absolutely stink.
They stink.
It's just weird things happen on Thursday, even if you're at home. I just want the Chiefs to win. We'll go the win. That 6-leg same-game multi will get you to a very flat $10.
$10.
Gentlemen, rate my multi.
7.
I'll give it an 8. It's pretty solid. I think just
How is this not a 10? It's awesome. This is a great
I'll give it
multi.
a 9.
2+ passing touchdowns for Patrick Mahomes.
You didn't sell me on Judy as much as
Well, all right, so Judy hasn't scored a touchdown, but he scored
I love
3
Doug
against the
Judy. 3
Chiefs
against them
last
last time.
year.
All right, yeah.
And also Cortland Sutton. He's basically, so Judy is the second leading target share on this Denver team.
You sold me.
Russell Wilson is like, if I don't show something in this game, I'm going to get benched. Like, I'm getting paid $250 million. I'm going to get benched by Sean Payton, who doesn't care how much I'm getting paid.
Fair.
I have to throw the ball to like my really good other receiver as well as Cortland Sutton. And Jerry Judy's like, can you get me 1 touchdown, bro? 1.
Please.
I've got none this season. So I love the Jerry Jeudy contrarian play just because I think the Broncos will score 14 points maybe.
Okay. But
Judy will have one of those touchdowns.
Right. Nice.
There you go. $10. Feel pretty good about it. Alex, your player prop.
Yep. Having a look at Australia and South Africa going head-to-head tonight in the World Cup. I'm having a look at Aiden Markram to score over 30.5 runs at $1.83. He's in really good form coming into this game. He averages 36.9 in one-day internationals and averages 40.
Are you reading this? It sounds like a hostage video.
What?
He's very good. Like
very good,
Markram.
Yeah, I'm being a
That's
very
Australian.
bland, boring South African.
So
Oh, right.
That's
if you want to be a very bland and boring South African, my friend, you have to be very much like this, yes?
that's more
Middle
Russian.
Eastern. Oh, Russian.
You have to be very South African, my
There we
friend.
go. There we go.
Yeah, no. If I have time, I'll do my mate's
He'll
accent.
score over 30 and a half runs, my friend.
That's still not South African.
That is definitely South African.
No, it's not.
South African.
It's South African,
South
bro. We're
African,
going to go down to
You just went to
Johannesburg.
Kiwi. What was that?
Yeah, I know.
Neither of those were South
You just
African.
called him Brew. Brew, that South African fellow over there was
Let's
pretty
go
cool.
to South Africa and go to Johannesburg.
Wheels! They're off! Go!
not even
Mark.
gonna try.
Backing him to score over 50 runs at $2.63. He scored 100 in the first World Cup game, and he's backed the Australians around in the last game in the ODI series for 93 runs. As I said, he averages 43 against Australia. He's $1.83 to get 31 runs or more, but he's $2.63 to score a 50. He's done so in his last two internationals, and with that average against Australia, at those odds, why not?
Not bad.
Ooh.
Not bad, my friend.
Nice.
That's still not South African.
That is definitely South
Mine is
African.
more South African than yours.
I think you need to go to South Africa, my friend.
I'm staying quiet on the accents.
a dodgy Middle Eastern salesman.
I'm going to steer clear of that one.
Yeah.
All right. Stats guy.
I feel like
take it away.
I don't want us to get cancelled, so I'm just going to talk about my player props. I've got 4.
Oh, you do it, Rod.
No more accents, please. You're killing me.
Like you killed our footy grid yesterday. you
I'd rather-
piece of garbage.
That part of the show can't get our show cancelled, so that's all I'm going to say. I've got a double hat trick or 4 in a row of player props in terms of cricket now. A bit of a
Stats guy on an absolute stats
absolute tear.
roll.
I need to bet on some of these. Oh, he's back.
What is that line?
Stats guy back to
Yeah,
winner.
stats guy back to winner. It's funny how it's meant to be for all of us, but somehow
Somehow
it's
it's
just
just
stats guy.
just back
We
to winners.
really need aircon in here. It's hot.
It's hot when everyone's just nervous. All right.
Oh, it's because we're on fire.
Just do some more accents. That'll be
Apparently. Anyway, Coley got 50 plus last night, got the 55, so tick that off for the $2. Brummer.
Okay, we get it. You want money. What's
Brummer
the
got the
tip?
3 plus wickets at 3. I haven't got the talks at all, so you're trying to rush me and then I haven't had a chance.
Yeah, we are. We're at a time limit.
All right, so Australia, South Africa, as you just mentioned, I'm looking at Rassie van der Dusen. I just found out
Say it in his proper language.
I'm not doing an accent.
That's the Van der Dusen. That's Dutch.
That's Dutch.
Yeah.
He has a Dutch
He's
name.
100% Dutch.
Oh, he's South African, but maybe, background of Dutch. He's been absolutely...
Background in Dutch. eh?
Yeah, something like that. He's the 3rd ranked ODI batsman in the world. I didn't really know who he was not that long ago. Averaging 58 runs in 1 day, which is absolutely awesome. Scored 108 in the last game against Sri Lanka and scored 62 against
Everyone
Australia
scored
just
100
over a
against
month
Sri
ago.
Lanka.
30 plus runs is $1.83, but I really like the 50 plus again at $2.75. And then for the Aussies, I'm not trusting our batters that much. I don't mind Davey Warner. He's been in really good form. But having a look at the bowlers, Josh Hazlewood, 2 plus wickets, I think is an absolute lock at $2. Been their go-to bowler. He got 3 wickets in the first game. He's averaging 2 plus over the last year, so I think he's a lock. And it's sort of the only one that's been really consistent on the bowling side as well.
Well, Cummins might get dropped. So
Yeah,
drop
he
the
has been
captain.
very good.
Let's
Hazlewood
go.
definitely won't. He's been awesome, so
True.
good on him. And Van der Dusen.
Van der Dusen.
We got there eventually. No more accent.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.